You a fucking deadbeat. It don't matter. This boy grows, okay? No, don't even touch him. Not today. I apologize. He ain't got it. Watch, he ain't got it. No, you need to take these back. You need to take these back. You need to get your son some shoes. They get
I just bought him some shoes
it
last
don't
month.
matter if you bought them last week, a week ago.
Month.
It don't fucking matter. Get him some new shoes. Get him some new ones. That's why he ain't got the ones that you bought him on. Return that shit. Return the shit.
I gotta go to work this weekend.
I don't give a fuck. You got new shoes right now. What the fuck?
I can't wear
Your
them.
shoes look better than my son's. Come on now. You ain't even got nothing that match these. You a fucking joke. Really, man?
Yeah, I'm about to buy the shit. What you gonna do about it?
No, I'm gonna return them. Thank you. No.
The most important business decision that you're ever gonna make in your life is not the university that you go to. It's not the job field that you decide to make. It's not whether or not you go to college at all. It has nothing to do with the house you're gonna buy. It has nothing to do with the car you're gonna buy, whether or not you make a 401k investment, stocks, real estate, even if you open up a new business. The most important business decision that you ever gonna make in your entire life is not who you even marry. It goes all the way back down to the person that you decide to lay next to every day. Whether you're married, whether you're in a relationship, the person you lay next to every day, the person that you decide to have a child with. What people don't understand a lot of times, and that's why you keep seeing a lot of these different videos of these crazy baby mamas and these broken relationships, and you know, you have more single mothers than ever before, and they keep trying to finesse y'all into being step baby daddies. The thing that y'all don't understand is that whether you like it or not, and it actually goes all the way back down to biblical principles, is that the person that you have sex with is ultimately the person that you marry. A, because you're never able to unsee what it is that you've experienced, which is why a lot of times too many options are bad for you, especially for women. But B, when you decide to have a child with that person, you are essentially married to them for the rest of your life. This is just the reality. When you decide to have a child with somebody, you are tied to them practically for the rest of your life through the child that you both have together. So in some form or capacity, you guys are going to be interconnected, especially if you decide to do the responsible thing and be in a child's life, whether you're a mother or a woman or a man, right? And so I don't know why people don't take it more serious as to who it is that they decide, both on the woman's side and the man's side. But in this instance, I'm looking at the guy, because this chick didn't wake up being a hyena after you decided to have a child with her. She was already a fucking hyena before you ever even laid next to her, and you let the pussy blind you. Y'all dudes is going raw on these chicks, and essentially you marrying them for the rest of your life. Because now she's going to be walking around, tying herself to you with no consequences associated, and emasculating you, and also raising your kid, your son, who looks like he has new shoes on already. He's going to be raised to be a feminist and have these same ideologies and these same perspectives towards you, and resentment towards you based off of what it is that he's subjected to and how it is that he sees his mother operate within a household and talk negatively about you. That kid is big as fuck, sitting in her arms, watching her, and he don't even know how subconsciously it's being programmed, emasculate this dude who's buying shoes based off of the fact that he said that he got to go to work this weekend. And then other people, it's so normal that other people just pull out their phone and they start recording. And you see people giggling and they hee and hawn, and she disrespectful, snatching receipts, talking about why you ain't shit, don't care when the last time that you bought the kids shoes, all of this stuff. And then, interestingly enough, that same woman is going to be on some social media platform talking about how men ain't nothing, and that she's looking for a real man to come in and be a step baby daddy and to take care of that little munchkin. And then you going to be tied into the cycle, into this pyramid scheme of relationships. And then you're going to be talking to her, and you're going to be the simp that save her, right? You're going to be the simp that save her. When I see these guys come up on these platforms and they remove all responsibility from women, I don't understand it. I can't figure it out for the life of me. And so what I see happening largely within these spaces, on social media and in real life, y'all are tying yourselves to these hyenas based off of the pussy. Now, when I say that you got to have a level of dick discipline to be able to decipher who the person is that you want to be laying next to in the first place, y'all call me crazy, but then you inside a Foot Locker or a JD Sports or whatever shoe store that you in, trying to get some shoes for whatever reason. I don't care if it's for work. I don't care if it's for leisure. It's your money and you doing what it is that it takes in order to continue. You can't come in and tell me how to, man, if you don't, man, dog. I wish a chick would walk up on me like that. That ain't never happened to me in my entire life, privately or publicly. And if she's doing that publicly, you know how she talk privately. It's 200 times worse. She's snatching dreams. She over there doing whatever it is that she want to do. She call him out of his name. If she call him out of his name in public and call him a deadbeat dad, what you think she do when he on the phone with her, or when he got to come over there and pick up his kid, or when he go over there to see his kid? And we not even going to remove the possibility that this man is still probably busting her down. Because I know a lot of y'all, because y'all tied to y'all baby mama, when y'all decide to get cool again, or whenever it is that she calm down, you still take that deep dive. You still run roughshod. Yep, you do. And so a lot of these wounds are self-inflicted. The fact that you're dealing with these ratchet hoes in the first place is a red flag. And yeah, we're going to continue to hold women accountable because, you know, you have to be responsible for your decisions and how it is that you operate within society. But remove yourself from the pool altogether. Until they update family court laws, until we start to see women come back to the front of the congregation and show themselves responsible for the situation that they put themselves in, until we see a different criteria and a different set of standards, until people start to hold themselves accountable, until they start to be more responsible for their box, I think the smart guys are then resolving the situation by removing themselves from the pool altogether. We got too many people that's procreating, too many people raising single kids, or too many single women raising kids alone. And we already know that the statistics say that more than two-parent households, more than men raising their children alone, women exponentially do a worse job raising a child alone than any other segment of people that have the opportunity to raise children. And you think that you're obligated to have children just because you. Y'all got to remove yourself from the dating pool altogether. Remove yourself from even putting, getting these hoes pregnant, and put on a fucking rubber. Jesus, I don't care if she's telling you that she's on the birth control or all that. Man, stop going raw on these hoes, man. What is wrong with you dudes? I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Make sure you get that T. Chanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. We got to start moving differently if we want different results, because as long as you're dealing with hyenas, you're going to get bit.